Thank you very much for your time and greetings that
you.
you could bring your Phenom 100 all the way from Brazil
Yeah.
to India, which is the starting point for your Asia Pacific tour.
Thank you.
Greetings and compliments and best wishes on this.
Thank
If you would like to give us some answers, it would be great for our audience. Can you kindly briefly outline the history and track record of EMBRAER's business jet division?
Well, first of all, thanks for the opportunity being talking to you, Giant, once more. Yes, it's been a pleasure to be in India once again promoting our products. We have been consistently doing this over the last couple of years. Executive Jets in EMBRAER is a division we launched when we launched the Legacy 600 in the year 2000. I was very happy to be in the company at that time and be invited to join Executive Aviation Division since its early stage. And since then, we have been studying a lot the market, studying a lot the business, studying the competition, the scenario, and what products we could bring to this market that would make sense. And then after almost 3 years, 2 to 3 years of extensive studies, we launched in 2005 our vision that we wanted to make Executive Jets to become a business unit, and we want to become one of the major OEMs, manufacturers, providing differentiated products and service to our customers by 2015. So that's a long-term vision. And to support that vision, of course, we had to deploy products, to deploy service, to dedicate a lot of engineering resource, investments, cash, and everything. And then that's what we did when we launched the Phenom 100 and the Phenom 300. That those were the first products we launched after the Legacy 600, by the way. That was done in 2005. Then in 2006 we launched the Lineage 1000. That is a executive version of our EMBRAER 190. Then in the year 2008 we launched 2 more jets, which is the Legacy 450 and the Legacy 500 in the mid-light and mid-size category, respectively. And recently at NBAA we launched 1 more product in the large category, which is the Legacy 650. So right now we have a full product portfolio of 7 different products, coming from the entry-level jet with the Phenom 100, the light jet with the Phenom 300, the mid-light with the Legacy 450, the mid-size with the Legacy 500, the super mid-size with the Legacy 600, the large with the 650, and the ultra-large with the Lineage 1000. So we believe we have been doing a lot of the homework, deploying all these products with lots of investment. We right now are close to certify the Phenom 300. We have certified the 100 last year. The Lineage is certified and is being delivered, the 600 as well. The 650 is a variation, let's say, more fuel tank and different engines with new avionics that will be certified by mid-2010. And the Legacy 450 and 500 that will come to the market in 2012 and 13. So we believe we have achieved a very comprehensive product portfolio now, all them with state-of-the-art technology, where we have dedicated all of our knowledge in building airline products for high utilization, reliable products with low operating costs, full efficient, and bringing the latest available technology to design and develop these products.
Your company has a number of models of business jets, either operational or under development. Can you briefly describe the models and enlighten us on the status of each?
Okay, well, maybe I partially answered
answered
that.
already, yes.
Okay, so just briefly recapping, the 100 is certified. It was certified end of last year with no restrictions. Is being delivered as we speak to Europe, North America, Latin America. The 300 will be certified in maybe a couple of months' time, if much. It will be before the year end. The Lineage 1000 is certified, the 600 is certified, 650 middle of next year, 450 and 500 2012, 2013. Okay?
How would you compare the commercial potential of business jets versus airliners in the overall financial perspective of the company, EMBRAER?
Yeah, the company is now 40 years old. We celebrated this in August, and we have a very comprehensive history of products and developments in the airline market and defense products. And business jet is the youngest one when we started in 2000, the year 2000, so it's about 9 years now. Commercial jets was for a long time the biggest or the largest part of our business. But the idea of the company is to expand executive jets and expand our defense systems. And this has been achieved so far. So this year, commercial aviation is about 60 to 65%. It used to be even more than 90% of the business if we look at the year 2000, more or less. So that means these other two businesses are growing. Commercial aviation, executive aviation, they have been impacted by the economic downturn. For EMBRAER has been no different. We had to revise our delivery forecast for this year. We were expecting to deliver 320 jets. We went down to 242 jets, which is still more than last year in number of jets, but it's less in terms of revenue because the mix of products is different. But as we see the future, as the recovery of this financial crisis comes back, and we have our E-jets, which are by far they have the largest market share in the segment of 70 to 120 seats. It's a mature and outstanding product. As the market recovers, this will recover as well. And with the executive jets we have developed, we see us in a very good position to increase our market share in the coming years. Yes. Okay.
What is the extension of penetration by the business jet division in the Asia Pacific market?
Yeah. When we look at we have been doing our market forecast analysis for many years. EMBRAER has developed tools to model market forecast. This is started with the commercial aviation some years ago, and then we also apply similar tools to make the modeling of market forecasts for the executive jets market. And after this, the best scenario we could collect after this global financial crisis is that the next 10 years market will be of about $190 billion, which will involve about 10,000 jets delivery, all categories, all manufacturers for the next 10 years. This forecast last year for the forward 10 years was about $230 billion. So it's down around $40 billion in terms of size of market. But when we look at the last 10 years, this market of executive jets was of $140 billion. Mm-hmm. So it is still a substantial increase for the next 10 years. And when we look at the distribution of this market in different regions, Asia in total responds for around 12% of the market. And this has been more or less what has happened in the past. But when we look at the expected growth rate of this